You're listening to Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon, presented by 92.9 Tom FM, an iHeart radio station.
Hello, and welcome to Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon. I, of course, am Kyle McMahon. It is episode 35. I cannot believe in 1 year we did 35 episodes.
Wow.
That means I only missed 35 minus however many weeks there are in a year.
So there's 52 weeks in a year, minus 35, which means you missed 17.
Oh, that's a lot more than I thought. Okay. I thought I was doing good, but clearly I am not. So that's all right, though, because I have got the one, the only, Benny Panella. What's up, Benny Panella?
I haven't heard that music in a while.
I know. I'm
That
bringing
brings my spirits up.
Good.
It really does.
I'm glad to bring your spirits up. It is the end of the decade spectacular,
Literally the end of the decade.
featuring an amazing fireworks show for the grand finale.
Yes.
Somewhere else, and probably in a few days. But there will be fireworks somewhere.
I mean, literally, so you asked me to be on the show, and I thought, okay, well, what's some great things about the decade? And as I'm making, all my research and stuff, there were still more things happening at the end of the decade that I was like, all right, well, we got to put that in here.
Yes, the 2010s have been a very interesting decade.
Action-packed.
So for that reason, we're going to skip because
Are we calling it the 2010s or the teens?
the 2010s.
But it's... Are we though? Was that the name of the decade?
Yeah, they call it the 10s.
So what did we call the last decade? The 2000s?
Yeah, the 2000s,
the
then the
2010s,
10s, then the
20s, 30s, 40s. Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So because
If we make it to the 40s, I don't know about those.
yeah. So because of that reason, we're not going to do a question of the week or what's it called, what's out and all that. Although I will say, Cats looks like a trash movie.
Oh, yes. That looks so bad.
I actually want to see it because it looks so bad.
Here's my thing about those movies. So I have a story with awful movies, and when we get into my top 10 worst movie list of the decade, there was one movie on this list when it came out. I walked up to the teller and I said, listen, I want to see that movie, but I don't want anyone from that movie to get $1 of my money. So I'm going to buy a ticket for a different movie, and you're going to hand me a ticket for the movie that I want to see, okay? And the guy was like, sure, just give me your money. And then he literally put the money towards, what was that baby movie? I forget.
Big Boss Baby?
Boss Baby. I paid for a ticket for Boss Baby and then got a ticket for Boss Baby. And then he literally wrote on the back of it, does not want to see Boss Baby, wants to see the movie that he wants to see. So, I mean, do that. Just walk up to your movie theater and say, I don't want to support this movie because it looks like a train wreck.
No, I don't mind supporting it.
I do. It looks terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's already going to lose over $100 million, so my $15 isn't going to...
$15 isn't going to change anything.
Yeah. So, anyway, since we have... we do have an interview. It's a what's it called? Encore presentation of my interview with Magic Giant. I love these guys. They were so cool.
Okay.
And I interviewed them at Firefly, and it's time to bring it back. So... we're halfway to Firefly almost. Firefly. And,
Fire Festival?
And,
Oh, I forgot to write that one down. I got to put that one in there.
Yeah, that was
one.
crazy.
Oh, my God.
So, anyway, okay, let's get into our grand feature presentation. Jeez.
There you go.
God. Our feature presentation.
The velvety voice of Kyle McMahon. One more thing about Cats. Do you think Cats is that the end of Taylor Swift's acting career?
No, she's only in it for 8 seconds or something.
Okay, so she's safe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But everyone else loses their career.
No, I mean, Jennifer Hudson is that's the thing about Cats is apparently it's all 3-minute. It's each cat comes out for 3 minutes and does a song and then they go
away.
What
you should do? Watch the movie and then come back with a report on your top cat and your worst cat.
I think this is a song, and I don't condone drug use, but I think this is a film where being
inebriated,
either drinking or under the influence of marijuana, if it's legal in your area, is encouraged.
So it's not the cat's meow? That was my attempt at a badump. The Cat's Pajamas. I didn't know this was the 1920s or the 1910s.
Oh, boy. Okay, so let's get right into it. The best of the decade. Do-do-do-do. I didn't cue up any music for that. I should have. For our big grand spectacular.
It's fine. You know, it's only just the best of the decade.
Do-do-do-do. All right, so that sounds like
remember the South Park thing where the guys were like, they took our gerbs?
Yes.
That's what it sounded like.
So we're going to start with the best shows of the decade.
Best shows of the decade.
Do you have a list?
I have the best movies of the decade.
Okay. So I'm going to give you my best shows of the decade.
Okay.
All right. So for me, and this is in no order because I'm really bad about putting things in like, oh, my number one is this.
I guess I can contribute at least 3.
Okay.
I can contribute at least 3.
Were you going to continue to interrupt my explanation?
Yes.
Okay. I thought so. I love you, Benjamin
Just cutting
Panella.
in there.
All right. So again, no order because I'm really bad at that.
Mm-hmm.
So here are some of my best shows of the decade. The Haunting of Hill House, which I just finished on Netflix.
Yes.
Did you watch it?
I've heard of it, and I've seen a couple episodes.
You've
it
got to watch
does look good.
It is so good. It's not only a horror, but if you took out all the horror, it's a family drama. It is the best horror show I've ever seen, and I'm a huge fan of American Horror Story.
Okay.
So, Servant is another one.
Servant's good.
Is on Apple TV, which I'm not being biased because I love Apple and Rupert and M. Night Shyamalan, and it takes place in Philadelphia.
And I mean, apples are very good for you.
Yes, exactly. So is Servant. It is good for your mind.
Good for your mind.
It is such a good show. One of the best of the decade. The Mandalorian.
That one's
yay.
And here's the thing: you putting the Mandalorian on your list perfectly personifies the 2010s in the sense that even when you thought it was wrapped up, like people were saying, like, all right, 2018, there's not much more that's going to happen. The Mandalorian happens and it blows people away.
Yeah.
So just when you think there's nothing more that can happen, more stuff happens.
In November of the last year of the decade.
Yeah, well, I have stuff on my list that happened literally 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so Mandalorian. Have you seen it yet?
I have. I'm trying to convince my girlfriend who has Disney Plus to watch it with me.
Why can't you watch it without her?
She's not a Star Wars fan.
But why can't you watch it without her?
Because I don't have Disney Plus yet.
You're not at the point in your relationship where you can get her password.
I mean, I could.
For Disney Plus.
I could. You know what? I'm going to do that then. I have to.
I
have to steal her Disney Plus password.
Put your hands down.
You know, so here's I could trade with her because I have a Costco membership and she wants to go to Costco.
There
so
you
here
go.
You go. I'm gonna build a trade. I'm gonna build a trade with Erica.
There
I'm gonna
you
say, I trade you 1 or 2 times a month. You go to Costco on my Costco membership, and then in exchange, you give me that Disney Plus password.
Yeah, and she can create a sub account for you.
Yeah.
So it's not like you'll even mess up her like watch list and all that. Anyway, Mandalorian is amazing. American Horror Story. I love American Horror Story.
That one was very good.
There are some seasons that are better than others, but it is one of the best shows of the decade.
The season that got me into it was the season. That was one with the clown. The circus.
Freak Show.
Yep, Freak Show.
Yes.
I liked Freak Show.
Yes. Yeah, that's one of the best ones. Stranger Things, Rick and Morty. I love Rick and Morty.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Yes. Black Mirror on Netflix.
I do like that.
So good. The X-Files, which, as we all know, was
it was like a 90s thing.
It was my favorite show.
It made a comeback. I remember
yes.
that. Yep.
It was my favorite show growing up, but they had the revival in the 2000s. So automatically one of the best shows of the decade. Big Mouth on Netflix. The cartoon. Oh, my God. It is right up your alley.
Really?
Right up your alley.
Okay.
Go see it.
Okay.
Go watch it. It is. You are going to come back next time you're on and rave about Big Mouth. Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers is very good.
One of the best shows of the decade. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Unbreakable
Kimmy Schmidt. It is a comedy on Netflix, written and produced by none other than Tina Fey.
You know what? She had that girl. That woman has made a lot of like low key great things.
Yeah, she's incredible.
She's a really good writer.
The show
speaking
is
of
so
Netflix,
funny.
So you know how we had Netflix and chill was like
yes.
the thing. What's Disney Plus? Disney Plus and Thrust? Is it Disney Plus and Us?
Disney Plus and Thrust is much more family friendly. Oh my God!
I'll just say Disney Plus and Us. I'll say Disney Plus and Us. That's
Disney Plus and Thrust is good.
It's great.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on who's. Anyway.
What's going to be the Apple TV version?
Apple TV and me.
That's really lonely.
Not if you love yourself. Okay. Shooter with my friend Ryan Phillippe. One of the best shows of the decade. So sad that it was canceled after season 3. I love that show. It was like an edge-of-your-seat thriller. And, of course, my final best show of the decade, Parks and Rec.
Okay. So you didn't do any of the 3 I was going to pick.
Which are?
Breaking Bad.
Never saw it.
You never saw Breaking Bad?
No, I know.
Really?
You're going to say Game of Thrones, too.
No, I'm not going to say Game of Thrones.
Okay.
I actually, believe it or not, I don't like Game of Thrones.
I've never seen it.
So people that watch Game of Thrones, like the obsession that people have with Game of Thrones rivals on disturbing for me.
I know, and I host a freaking show called Pop Culture Weekly, and I've never seen Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones. It's kind of weird.
And you know what? If anything, I have a ton of. I love you. I love you even more that you haven't seen Game of Thrones because now we can both like bond over that.
Yes.
The people that freaked out over the ending to it, you people are awful. Speaking of awful endings, The Sopranos.
Wait, was that in the 2000s?
That was in the 2010s.
Wow. So last week, so a couple of weeks ago, I interviewed Steven Sciarippa from
get outta
The
here.
Sopranos. Yeah. Well, you know that because you listen to the show each week.
I do. That's cool. That's cool that you got it's cool that you got that interview.
Yeah, so we talked about he was actually in Delaware for an event, and then he's on Blue Bloods, which is on every week. Love that show. And then he is potentially going to be in that Sopranos movie that's coming out in a couple years.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, that is one of the best shows of the decade, actually, except that ending.
That ending. I don't know. I mean, like, because I also like Breaking Bad, and that ending was rather abrupt.
I didn't see it. No spoilers.
No
people who
spoilers.
haven't seen it.
It's just a very abrupt ending.
Yeah.
Not like the Sopranos ending. That was just kind of like, wait, what?
Right.
People literally thought like the cable like dropped out.
Yeah.
And then that was just it.
I can't believe that was in the 2020s or whatever.
The 2010s.
2010s. So what's your other favorite show?
BoJack Horseman.
That is a great show.
That is a great show.
That is a good show, yeah.
Yep. So those are the 3 that I can contribute to your list.
Okay, so Breaking Bad, The Sopranos, and BoJack Horseman.
Yep.
All right, cool. So
and The Office, technically? Was The Office?
The Office started, I don't think it, when did The Office end?
Well, okay, so if it starts in the 2000s and then runs into the 2010s, does that count?
Yeah, as long as it was still
I guess
on in the 2010s.
The Office, kind of qualifies for that.
Yeah, I guess
even though
so.
the later seasons of The Office aren't as funny as the original couple.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But, all right, so you want to do best movies then?
Yeah, I'll do the best. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do the worst first.
Okay, you do your worst.
So I'll do my 10 worst. So
Okay.
number 10 is the Emoji Movie. So there, of the 2010s, there are like a lot of good things and there's a lot of bad things. Emojis are kind of on both platforms.
Yeah.
Like emojis are great that like now we can communicate, if you're not having a great day, you can send me a poop emoji. If you're having a fantastic day or now the tones of text messages can be read a little bit better when you throw an emoji in there, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
The worst part of emojis is the Emoji Movie. That people got this crazy about them to make one of the worst movies, not just in the 2010s, but of all time.
Well, I don't even understand what is it about. It's like
It's just the life of the emojis.
The heart emoji is happy today, so she's going to the store. Like, I don't get it.
There are certain characters that just don't need a backstory.
Yeah.
The emojis do not need. I didn't need a backstory on the poop emoji. I didn't need a backstory on the different colors of the hand emoji.
Right.
I don't care. Their function means nothing to me.
Yes.
It's just whether or not I'm going to tell my boss I'm having a great day or a bad day.
Right.
That's really how it goes. Number 9 is 50 Shades of Grey.
Ooh, yes, you've talked about your passionate hate for this movie before.
That's the movie of which, when I went to go see it, and mind you, the backstory for me going to see this movie is insane. But when I went to go see it, I went up to the teller and I said, "Listen, I want to see this movie, but I do not want the writer, the producer."
That's the story you just told.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want them to get any of my money. Now, when me and my buddies went to go see it in college, we all wore gray shirts, and there was like 12 of us, so we took up an entire row of all guys wearing gray shirts to watch 50 Shades of Grey.
I love that.
We were the most obnoxious people in that movie theater because there were people there that like actually were interested in the movie, and there were people like us that were there to just laugh. We laughed the entire time. My favorite line was I think, what is it? He picks her up and he like takes her back from the bar and like they sleep together, but they didn't do anything. And she wakes up and sees him. And she goes, "We didn't, did we?" And he goes, "No, if we did, you wouldn't be walking for a week." I went, Jesus God, that's terrible. And then there's a scene that follows that up where she has a piece of toast and he crawls across the bed and eats the toast out of her hand. And I'm just like, this guy is a psychopath.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
I mean, toast?
Oh my God. Well,
Like if it was a bagel, it would have been fine.
well, no, it's the way he
That was a
eats the
joke.
toast. He just looks at her like, we're going to do that. And I'm like, dude, this is disturbing. The last thing I'll say about this movie is I reshot the trailer and put like horror movie music behind it, and it works even better than the original trailer. So if you want to go seek that out, it might still be out there.
You should. Oh, okay. I was going to say, if you have a link to it, we could put it in the show notes.
I don't know. My buddy has the video film form of it. I don't know if he ever put it up on YouTube. I hope he didn't because it would hurt my career, but it's there. Number 8's Paul Blart.
I love Paul Blart Mall Cop.
I don't. Mind you, I do like Kevin James. I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say this. I like Kevin James's stand-up. His
Okay.
stand-up is really, really great.
What about King of Queens?
I never got into King of Queens. It was fine.
I got into it in the reruns in the last few years. Reruns like on demand or whatever.
My issue with liking a show when you just see reruns is you're only liking the best of that series. Because they're not going to rerun.
No, they rerun all of them.
They rerun all of them? Okay.
And, and sometimes in order.
My understanding of the reruns is you're getting only the best of the show. Unless they run like a marathon, then you're getting everything. My understanding of the reruns, especially with like the SpongeBob episodes, is you're only getting like the best episodes. So that's why I tend to like King of Queens is fine. Him as an actor, when he's a lead, it's tough. I think the best of him was, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Was it Chuck and Larry?
Yeah, that was a great movie.
That was the best of Kevin James. Paul Blart on its own, I'm not a fan. Number 7, the female version of Ghostbusters.
Oh boy, we're gonna get emails and tweets and calls about this.
Not because women starred in it, because as a movie, you could put all guys in there, you could put all CGI in there. It's just an awful movie.
I love that movie.
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I mean, not like, is it one of my favorite movies ever? No, but I really enjoyed it.
So I'm going to send you a link of a review, and we won't be able to play it on here because it's very profane. But the subject matter, the person that kind of breaks the movie down, really opened my eyes to truly. I thought it was a bad movie when it came out and I saw it. It's even worse when I watched that review of it and really critically thought and said, you know what? What makes me hate that movie even more was there were opportunities to make it better that they just didn't even try to explore. So that's my 7th worst. Number 6 is Pixels. I have a thing about movies that try to rehash old stuff, nostalgia, and Pixels sucks. Number 5 is Bucky Larson.
I love Bucky Larson.
I know you do.
I love Bucky Larson.
Let me put it. Again. I love Nick Swartzen. I love Kevin James. Bucky Larson as the movie is just terrible.
I love it. It's so enjoyable.
It's so bad it killed Nick Swartzen's career. I'll just put it to you that way. Number 4 is Valentine's Day. Not the horror movie. The one with like Ashton Kutcher and I think George Lopez is in it.
Yeah, it's like a spinoff of, I think there's a New Year's Day one and then a Christmas Day one or something, Mother's Day or something like that.
It has all these celebrities in it.
And it's all like little tiny stories, right?
All little tiny stories. Nothing actually happens in the movie. I kept thinking like, oh, this might go somewhere. Nope. Oh, this might go somewhere. Nope. And eventually I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of this movie. I hate this movie so much. Number 3, Batman versus Superman.
Yep. Agreed.
I have no words to say.
I think we dissected this on a previous episode of the show.
I want to say this about the Batman character. I don't think there's a character that suffered more in the 2010s than the Batman character. Coming off the Dark Knight series and just being so great, and you thought, man, Batman's the coolest character ever. Then Ben Affleck was named Batman, and I went, oh no.
Yeah.
And Batman vs. Superman came out, and I said, oh no. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, going into the next decade, Robert Pattinson will be the new Batman.
I actually think he's going to be awesome. I really do. I actually didn't think Ben Affleck was bad. I hate that Ben Affleck's what, like 43 or something?
Yep.
And they were like, he's going to be the old Batman. Well, like,
no.
First of all, he's not old, but then they started like making him old. If they wanted to do an older Batman, they should have had
John Hamm.
Or I was going to say the original Michael Keaton come back and be the old Batman. Because he's in like his 60s or something now, right?
What was the Batman cartoon where there literally was an old, like it was a young Batman?
Oh, Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond.
Yes.
That's what they should have done.
Yeah.
That's what they should have done. This is where you grab like a young actor that was solid in the mid 2000s, like Chris Pratt or someone like that, and you say, okay, you're going to be our new Batman, and we're going to do the Batman Beyond movies now, and we're going to have Michael Keaton come back, and then
that would be awesome.
Then in the next decade, then you do the old Batman where you get John Hamm, who will be in his 50s going into 2020. Then you get him to be Batman because then it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't do old Batman with a mid 40s Ben Affleck. Who I don't like. Here's the thing. Like, not that Ben Affleck was an awful choice to be Batman, because he probably would be a fine Batman any other time. It's just where Ben Affleck was as an actor at that point. He did like he was. I couldn't look at him at that point and think Batman.
Yeah.
I thought like Gone Girl.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It was. I loved him as Batman. The material that he got was trash.
Oh my God, it was
like
terrible.
Trash.
Zack Snyder.
And I love Zack Snyder. I just don't know what the heck happened with all of that.
That felt like too many cooks in the kitchen. For me. It literally felt like too many cooks in the kitchen. Speaking of too many cooks in the kitchen, Fantastic Four. It's just so bad.
The one that they don't even spell out 4. It's just it's like F and then the number 4 and then UR. Like on the title.
Yeah. God, everything about that movie was terrible.
Yeah, everything.
And the worst movie for me in the decade is Grown Ups.
Grown Ups?
Grown Ups, yep.
How about Grown Ups 2?
Both of them. They're interchangeable. I didn't include like series in this.
Yeah,
it's just you're interchangeable.
Okay.
My problem with Grown Ups is that era of Adam Sandler. I'm glad that it's over. I'm glad, and like this new Adam Sandler movie that's out now,
Uncut Gems.
Uncut
looks
Gems.
Incredible.
That's the Adam Sandler I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Like I like this new Adam Sandler. Like now he's kind of doing what Steve Carell did, is like he's being a serious actor now.
Although
I can take him serious.
Although Steve Carell did that movie Welcome to Whateverville, Whoville or something, where he was like playing with little dolls or something.
It looked weird.
Yeah.
And it didn't do well. But I will say Steve Carell in Foxcatcher. Very good movie. Very good movie. And it would have made my top 10 list if it wasn't for a couple other movies. But that era of Adam Sandler, I'm glad it's over.
All right. So I don't have any worst movies of the decade. I mean, I'm sure there are. But I'll say Glitter, even though that was in the previous decade. But it's one of the worst movies of all time.
Glitter's bad.
And I really don't. I didn't come up with the worst. I should have. But, okay, I'll do best movies of the decade. Avengers.
Yes.
The original Avengers.
That's a good one.
Was just a turn, like, just...
A table
had
setter.
never been done. Yeah. What did you say?
A table setter movie for the entire Marvel universe.
Yes. Yeah. Avengers Endgame. Because, again, it had never been done.
Yeah.
Where 23 movies had all interconnected to tell this essentially one big story that ended with Avengers Endgame. Incredible. I loved it. Get Out.
That's on my list.
Yes. Love Get Out. It's so smart. It's a horror movie, but it's smart.
And that was Jordan Peele's coming out party.
Yeah. He's amazing. Selma. One of the best
Selma's
movies
good.
of the decade.
And you're doing yourself a little service there. Selma's good.
Why is that?
Have you been a part of that movie?
Oh yeah.
Were you in that movie?
I was Senator John J. Williams. So my Oscar ignored performance.
You know what? Hey,
as Senator John J. Williams.
I put in an Oscar ignored performance too.
In what? Oh, that's right. You did tell me about the college. It was like a college thing, right?
It was a college movie, and I was a FBI. I was the head of the FBI, and my name I cannot repeat on this podcast because it was inappropriate. But he began with Barry, and it was Mick, and then the rest I can't say.
Oh boy, yeah. So Selma, and I'm not just saying that because I was in it. I really am not. You're laughing.
I'm chuckling because you picked it, but it's because you're in it. But no, honest to God, it's a very good movie.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
I do have a Star Wars movie on my top 10.
I'll get a lot of hate for that, but I loved Star Wars: Force Awakens. Roma.
Roma's good, and you've been another one smacking the table for Roma.
What's that mean?
thumping the table for Roma? That means like you're the one at the table that like while everyone else is talking about something else, you're going, man,
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta see
Roma.
You got to
Yeah.
see Roma. Like you really have been thumping the table. For that
Yeah,
movie.
and then it was a Oscar hit, and I love that movie. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
You know what? I haven't seen that movie yet.
What?
I haven't.
You are gonna come over and we're gonna watch it.
Can we hold hands?
Do you think I invite people over to watch movies and not hold
holding
hands?
Okay, I just want to make sure.
It becomes really awkward when I have like a bunch of people over because I have to like
Not holding hands.
share time with each one. It's becomes bad.
Your
but-
hand becomes a timeshare.
Exactly. Wolf of Wall Street.
That's on my list.
I love Wolf of Wall
Especially
Street.
for the era we entered from where we came from.
Exactly.
The economic collapse.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It
Timing.
really was like perfect timing, and just the performances. I just love that movie.
Mhm.
Inception.
I
Don't
like-
even say you haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
I have mixed feelings on it.
Really?
I like it, but then I it's also become a meme. So
It has become
kind
a
of
meme,
memed
yes.
itself out for me.
I love Inception. Such a like mind. I can't even say the word. Well, I guess we can say the
Mind
word.
bleep.
Yes. Technically, we can say the word, but we like to keep it classy because I'm a classy guy.
Yeah. Nah, aside from those times when I was in college, I'm a classy guy.
Baby Driver. I love
Baby
that
Driver.
movie.
That one came out recently, didn't it? A couple
Probably
years ago?
2-3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that movie. It's about a guy, Ansel Elgort, who I forget why, but he has to listen to music all the time.
Mhm.
And it's like, I forget if he's like autistic or he has some kind of hearing problem. I forget the exact reason, but there's some reason that he has to listen to music all the time. It's an amazing soundtrack. It melds music and filmmaking into an incredibly exciting, fun movie. Anyway, the Kingsman. I love the
Kingsman's good.
Kingsman movies. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I love that movie. That was so fresh. Our generation had kind of grown up where Planet of the Apes was like kind of corny.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes was corny. It came out before our time.
Right.
So it was like our parents' movie.
Right.
And we kind of didn't like want anything to do with it. But the new Planet of the Apes movies have brought a lot of us back in. Now, I'm not crazy about them because they're heavy relying on CGI, but what are you going to do? Like, you can't have monkeys just attacking people. Apes. Sorry. you can't have.
But yes.
You can't have apes just attacking people.
Yeah.
But now they're good. I mean, they're good. They've sucked a lot of people back into that franchise.
Yeah, I love how it's dark and gritty and realistic. I love it. And then finally, The Florida Project. I love that movie.
I never heard of this movie.
It is I saw it at Film Fest 919. It is a movie that essentially takes place right in Orlando next to the Magic Kingdom, Disney. And I love Disney.
Oh, is this like the outskirts of Orlando?
Yes.
And
Well,
how kind of run down they are a little bit?
not
or?
the outskirts of Orlando, but kind of the outskirts of Disney.
Disney. Okay.
Like
yeah,
right
yep.
outside of Disney, there's this homeless problem,
Mhm.
and so it kind of deals with that. It's an incredible movie. Love that movie.
I never and credit to Disney, they do a great job with kind of making you feel like you've entered a whole new world.
Yeah.
I never knew it was like that around Disney. I
Yeah.
never knew that was there.
Yeah, because I mean, it's kind of a unique problem because you have all these like motels,
Mhm.
so where people can, if you're not on a huge budget, you could
Yeah.
still go to Disney World and stay at a $30 a night motel or whatever. What's happened is people that are essentially homeless for all intents and purposes can live at these hotels, but then there's rules that you have to move like every 30 days and blah, 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 blah. So they will go and live at this motel, and then at like the 29th day, go live like in a car or something, and then the 31st day go back. And I mean, it's like crazy. So it is just a real eye-opener, and it's an excellent, excellent movie.
That's jarring, especially when you think like Disney is supposed to bring like economic development, and for the most part, it has to
It
Orlando.
does, yeah.
But then, not even a mile down the road,
Yeah.
there's just all these homeless.
Yeah, and
I
it
never knew that.
it's not Disney's fault, but it's just a contrast between Disney and, like you said, economic, stability and bringing money and people.
And again, to your point, like it's not Disney's fault. That kind of slum area could exist anywhere.
Yeah, and it does.
know?
It's just a big contrast to Disney.
Especially because I think, the more you mention it now, I do remember seeing a photo, and it's from like a completely abandoned part of town, and you see the Magic Kingdom in the background.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of jarring.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very incredibly well done movie. So, what are your favorite movies of the decade?
So my top 10, and a couple of these are kind of last minute put-ins from the decade. Number 10's Harriet. That one did a very good job, and I hope they start showing that movie in schools, because that movie does a good job of telling you the story of Harriet Tubman. Now, a lot of Hollywood, a lot of overdone, a lot of they turn her into. I feel like they turn Harriet Tubman into more of a badass character than I think that she actually was. But
you mean like action-y badass?
I don't think Harriet Tubman was like towards the end, and for folks that watch the movie, she almost becomes like secret agent Harriet Tubman, and I'm like, I don't know about that, but Harriet Tubman was a badass woman for her time.
Right.
Number 9 is Cabin in the Woods.
That's a great movie.
Little sentimental value with that. I never really was into horror movies until I saw that movie, and then it got me into a bunch of different horror movies.
Yeah, and it's like a wink to the horror movie industry and horror movie fans. It's like tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
I love it's a very smart movie.
It's really clever, and the way they do everything in there is very cleverly done, and the ending is really funny.
Yeah.
8 is Wolf of Wall Street. Again,
great movie.
Like the way that kind of movie introduced us into the 2010s. Spotlight at number 7.
About the
Catholic Church and the
cover-up.
The cover-up and the scandal. That one's very interesting.
And who's that, Ethan Hawke?
That's Ethan Hawke, and oh my God, I can see his face. He plays the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo is in that movie too. He's in a lot of really good movies. Like that new one coming out about the DuPont water chemical
Dark
thing.
Water,
Dark Water, that looks good too. He's in a lot of really good movies. He's in Foxcatcher. Like he's in a lot of really good movies that you just go, "Oh, Mark Ruffalo."
Yeah.
Has he ever gotten an Oscar? He has to have.
I don't know.
He has to have. I feel like he has to have.
I'm not sure.
That's one I'll have to go and research on. Number 5 is Guardians of the Galaxy. One of the things that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has brought is a lot of really interesting stories from the Marvel Universe. And Guardians of the Galaxy is interesting because I never cared about him until I saw the movie. And then I cared about him.
Yeah.
So very good job of doing that.
I want to add that to my list too. You know what? Because I'll tell you, when I saw that in the theater, it made me feel like, after I left, it made me feel like what I imagine people that originally saw the original Star Wars in the 70s in the theater, what they felt like. That's what I felt like they probably felt.
It was kind of like something we never heard of. It was its own little project. It was its own thing.
Yeah.
And then they made us care about it.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. And it was exciting and you're in another world. I mean, I love that movie.
It's fantastic. If that was its own thing, it would be a series by now.
Yeah.
Number 4 is The Witch, and The Witch has had a really great evolution for me. When I first saw the movie, I hated it. When I first saw the movie, it was on my top 10 worst list because I sat there and I was in a movie theater that didn't show any subtitles. So the movie has, when I say original English, I mean the way they speak is original.
Yeah, it's like Pilgrims.
What is it? Protestant English language.
Yeah.
You can make out probably 3 words when they speak. And I was lost. To me, it was just things were happening. I didn't know what was going on. When I saw it with subtitles, it made more sense to me.
Yeah.
And then I saw it with English dubbed subtitles, and then it made even more sense to me.
What is it, Black Phillip?
Yes,
Yeah.
Black Phillip is the goat.
Yeah,
and
such a good movie.
The horror is genuinely
terrifying.
It's not jump scare. There's no jump. That's what I also love about the movie. The jump scares aren't jump scares. It's just genuine, oh my God.
Yeah.
When she takes the thing out of her son's mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
I
love it. I love it.
It is a great movie.
Number 3 is Get Out. That's
Get
a cultural changing movie. Jordan Peele's come out party. People know Jordan Peele as being that goofy guy from Key and Peele.
Yeah.
They never realized how truly clever he is.
Yeah, he's a genius.
He is a genius.
I will say it.
Number 2 is Hateful Eight.
I love Hateful Eight. That's a great movie.
Hateful Eight is a really good movie. The Western genre in cinema is dead, but Hateful Eight's a good callback to it.
Yeah.
And Hateful Eight is also probably one of the best murder mystery movies of all time.
Yeah, it really is good. So I'll tell you, when I saw it in the theater, it wasn't playing wide, so it was only playing in New York, LA, Philly. Yeah. So you went and they made it like it was old school. So they gave you this like program, like guide to it, and then they showed it in 2 parts. Like there was an intermission in between. It was really, really cool how they did it like they used to show Western.
Yeah.
So it was a cool rollout, and then the movie was awesome.
The movie was awesome. I actually never saw it in theaters. I saw it on Blu-ray.
Okay.
And I would have loved to have been through that experience.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And to me, it is one of the best Quentin Tarantino movies of all time.
Yes, and that's hard to do because
he's made so many. I mean, Pulp Fiction. God, he just keeps cranking them out. But Hateful Eight, to me, like if you haven't seen Hateful Eight, this is one of those like top 10. You need to see this before you leave this earth movies that you'll ever see. And number 1 is a Star Wars movie. It is Rogue One.
Rogue One! I love Rogue One. Why didn't I put that on mine too?
Rogue One is a lot like Guardians of the Galaxy in the sense that I never really cared about how they got the plans of the Death Star.
Yeah.
I knew they got them. I figured it was just in the background, some kind of small story. Rogue One is an example of how great Disney can be when they tell a small story and make you care about it. Now, this is not to rag on Disney. Disney has struggled with building the Star Wars new universe, and that's very evident. Though I do like the second movie, the Last Jedi. I do like Last Jedi. That's very good. Even though some people don't like it, for me, it's an 8 out of 10 movie, The Last Jedi. Rogue One, to me, hits all of the right keys.
Yeah.
It's Disney working from nothing. I mean, there was no original pieces in there about that part of the Star Wars saga. So Disney went in knowing that this is the end goal. We have to find a way to go from nothing and get to that end goal.
And make you care about it.
And make you care about it. And not only did they do that, they made one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah.
And people are going to sit there and go, oh, Ben's rolling, he's over-exaggerating. No, go watch Rogue One. It is a fantastic movie.
It is.
It is great. The characters are fantastic. The arc of them, you care about them. And this is a part of Star Wars that was so small, so minuscule to the actual series, but it felt so incredible when the movie finished. I mean, God, I can't say anything more about that movie. You have to go see it. It is probably one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah, I'm adding it to my list. I do love that movie.
Rogue One.
And you know what? The other kind of incredible thing is we already knew how it was going to end, and they still made you care about it.
They still did. Like, I felt towards the end of that movie like, oh my God. Like, this is a great job of just the stakes were already high.
Right.
And they kept going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher until you got to the point where you're like, oh my God, this roller coaster is incredible.
Yeah.
So Disney, hats off to you. I hope that things can kind of get corrected moving forward with Star Wars and we can get back to making really great Star Wars movies everyone loves. I feel like Disney's done okay. I felt like the rollout. I'll say this about the new Star Wars series for Disney. Force Awakens was fine. Last Jedi was really great. Where they messed up was I feel like they rely too much on old characters, and they haven't done a good enough job developing Rey, developing Finn. And anytime they've had a chance to really go somewhere with Rey, they've gone away from going somewhere with her. So
okay.
I'm interested in seeing where she's going to go. But my fear is if they keep doing these swerves, I'm going to lose my interest in that character.
Well, and now it's kind of over anyway because Rise of the Skywalker was the end of that chapter. But all right.
Well, it's not going to be the end of Rey. They're going to have to keep using that character.
From what we know,
it is.
Yeah, but I mean, who knows? Anyway, okay. So, best albums of the decade.
So I don't have albums. I have single.
Okay,
I have single
that's
pieces
fine.
of music.
I'll go through my best albums.
Yes.
And this again is in no particular order. Katy Perry, "Teenage Dream." That was
a good one.
It had 5 number 1 songs. It had "Teenage Dream," "California Girls," E.T., "Dark Horse." Like, insanely good pop album from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to go through my entire list. My entire list actually will be up on the blog. So you go to 929tomfm.com, keyword Kyle. You'll see my entire list of all of the best of the decades for me. And if you want to send me your list, I'll put yours up too.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar, "Good Kid, Mad City."
I do like that album.
One of the best albums
do I have a Kendrick
ever.
Lamar? I think I had.
Damn.
I do not have a Kendrick Lamar song in my top 10, but Swimming Pools is a great piece. Of
swimming
music.
pools. Yeah. Lady Gaga, Born This Way, another album of the decade.
Another great one. Yeah.
Taylor.
I think she's the artist of the decade.
Absolute. Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga's the artist.
I was going to say Taylor Swift.
No, to me, like, here's the thing: Taylor Swift's music has less staying power than Lady Gaga.
What?
I'm that's 100%. 100%.
Really?
That's how I feel. Oh, exactly. And that's not me just I don't like Taylor Swift. I think she's fine. I think she's an incredible artist. I think her music comes from a point in her life that doesn't have a lot of staying power with people.
So we play Blank Space or Delicate every 20 minutes on the station.
We do. I don't have any control over that. I don't program the music. But Lady Gaga, to me, her music is more timeless than Taylor Swift's.
All right. Well, we all have an opinion. I mean, one of it's wrong, but so I'm just kidding. I love you. So actually, Taylor Swift, 1989. That was my next choice. That is a pure pop perfection from start to finish.
Very good.
Every single song on it is insanely incredible. It is one of the best albums, in my opinion, of all time, let alone best albums of the decade. Drake, if you're reading this, it's too late.
God, he's had a weird decade.
He has had a weird decade.
Because the music's been great, and he's done weird stuff.
Yes.
And then he's made really great music, and then he's done weird stuff.
Yes.
And then he's made really great music.
Yeah, I agree. Adele, 25.
She's low key.
Yes.
That girl has cranked out some great pieces of music.
She is insanely good. Who else? Madonna, Madam X, of course.
Yeah, her comeback was big.
And who else do I have? I don't want to go through the whole thing. Kanye, Yeezus.
Yeah, Kanye's another one. Has a weird decade for him.
Yes, he has. Oh, Bruno Mars, 24 Karat Magic.
Now he's
had
a low key good decade.
Yes,
he's had a low key good decade.
So, and I've got a whole bunch, but I couldn't narrow it down to 10. So I'm just giving you a few. So you can see my whole list on 929tomfm.com. Keyword Kyle.
Okay, so I'll get to the rankings here. I have top 10 singles.
Okay.
Number 10 is "Daddy Doesn't Pray Anymore" by Chris Stapleton.
Okay.
Now,
at first, I thought, before I heard the rest, I thought this was a joke. But
no, this legitimate. Yes. That song hits me really hard personally. My dad passed away when I was young, but that song's just really good at leading you on a journey.
Yeah.
So, and it's a country song, so some of you might not want to hear it, but it's a good. Give it a shot.
Daddy
Doesn't Pray Anymore.
Doesn't pray anymore.
It's a big curveball.
Chris Stapleton.
Number 9 is "Runaway" by Kanye West.
Oh, I'm proud of you. That is an amazing song.
Very, very good. And he is he's a weird dude. He's had a weird.
He's a genius.
He's a genius and then insane at the same time.
Yeah, a lot of geniuses are.
Number 8 is the 1-800 song by Logic.
Okay.
I like that song.
That is a great song.
And now the list I saw it was on, it said top 10 worst of the decade. And I said, no, that's a great song.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that song too.
Number 7 is "Yonkers" by Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, Tyler's awesome.
That was my introduction to Tyler, the Creator, and kind of how he rolls.
Yes.
Number 6, I have a tie here. Casey Musgraves' "High Horse" and "Slow Burn."
Okay, both Casey Musgraves.
Yep.
Okay.
Country artist, but if you're into pop country, good song there.
That's off her album Something Golden? Or?
Golden Hour.
Golden Hour.
Yep. Number 5 is AIM-83's Midnight City.
That is such a good song.
Yeah. That's a great song. Number 4 is "Role Models" by J. Cole.
Okay, that's a good song.
No Role Models by J. Cole, which I think is a great summary of the decade.
Yeah. Yeah, J. Cole's incredible.
Because all these people we thought that were great, these role models, they've all got something wrong with them.
Yeah.
So to me, that's a great just a good snippet of the decade.
Absolutely.
Number 3 is Frank Ocean's "Thinking About You."
Frank Ocean is so amazing. He's actually on my top albums of the decade.
He's great.
He is.
One of the most underappreciated artists of the decade.
Yeah, absolutely.
This guy is completely underappreciated, and I think it's because he's only really had one hit. "Hold Ya" by Egyptian. Do you remember that song?
No.
You don't remember that song?
No.
All right, go check it out. "Hold Ya" by Egyptian. I'm guaranteeing you've heard it before. You've just forgotten about it.
Is it pop?
It is
rock
reggae pop, reggae hip hop pop. It's kind of in that
everywhere
genre. It's really good. I mean, Shawty wanna hold ya, hold ya. That's my kind of clip of it. You never heard of it before?
No, I'll have to Google it.
Give it a shot. And my number 1 song of the decade is "Thank You Next," Ariana Grande. That is it. I think that song's perfectly defines the decade.
Oh, okay.
Weird, right?
That
Weird
I
list.
love the rest of your list. The last one was a shocker for
It
me.
was shocker, yeah. Well, to me, I was like, you know what?
So you think that is the #1 song of the decade?
I think that one perfectly summarizes the 2010s. It's just thank
Interesting.
you, next. Let's just move on.
Well, yeah, in that respect. Thank
Yes.
you. Next.
My 10 worst is Blah 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 by Kesha and 303.
Stop talking that blah, blah, blah.
I killed her career. I mean, I really kind of did. Number 9 is Gucci Gang by Lil Pump.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
That one ushered in this era of mumble rap, and I am glad it's going to die soon. Number 8 is Me by Taylor Swift.
Okay, I love Tay Tay, but that is
Ugh.
not my favorite song. That song is super poppy,
It's
like
bad.
insanely poppy, like childlike almost.
That might be her worst. That's the worst song she's ever made, without a doubt. I think that's the worst song she's ever made.
Okay.
Number 7 is Demons by Imagine Dragons.
What? I love Imagine Dragons, and I
It's
love that song.
Overplayed. Overplayed to the point where I don't like it anymore. Number 6 is Pillow Talk by Zayn.
Okay.
Number 5, and this one hurt me because I was a huge Fall Out Boy fan growing up. I mean, Infinity on High, From Under the Cork Tree, I have all their albums. But my songs, Know What You Did in the Dark, is awful.
I thought you were going to say Uma Thurman, which also would have been awful.
Uma Thurman's bad, but my songs, Know What You Did in the Dark, when I heard that, I said, oh no. Oh no. Like, do you ever hear something, or do you ever see something and go, oh, that's going to be bad.
Yeah.
And then it turns out it's not just bad, it's everything about what's going to happen is bad.
Yeah, we also call it the Cats movie.
You know what I call it? I call that the iceberg that took down the Titanic. Like, oh, that's not good.
Can I tell you something about Fall Out Boy though? And I love Fall Out Boy. However, I don't understand. I don't understand what he's singing ever.
Oh, his the
He's
lyrics.
like mumbling. He's like like
a loaded god complex cock it.
No, I mean I know because I googled it, but I'm saying like enunciate a little bit, Patrick Stump.
Well, so I don't care so much about that. The lyrics are fantastic. When you
Excellent lyrics.
That's definitely a band where you have to listen, like pull up the lyrics on Google and read them and go, okay, now I know what he's talking about. But yeah, no, they have a lot of volume in that band.
Yes.
They play loud. Number 4 is Bedrock by Young Money.
I can make you bedrock. I love that song, girl. That song.
That song
I love that
sounded
song.
good once and has not ever sounded good ever again. Number 3 is Baby Shark by Pink Fong.
Oh my god, that is awful. That song needs to die.
Parents out there, listen, we need to have a conversation. If you play that for your kid, all you're doing is damaging your kid.
You really are.
That is child abuse, and you should stop. Number 2 is Friday by Rebecca Black.
Friday.
And fun fact, she made a follow-up to that called Saturday. And Saturday is one of the worst songs as well. But it's not my number 1. My number 1 from PSY, Gangnam Style.
Oh my god.
That is
Gangnam
the worst
Style.
song of the decade.
Yeah, that is.
Whoop 'em Gangnam Style.
That is.
Honorable mention songs to the Cup song and What Does the Fox Say?
I love the Cup song.
Cup
But-
song's fantastic. That'd be top 10 best. Top 10 worst would be honorable mention Fox Say. What does the Fox say?
Okay. So my best songs of the decade. Again, I'm not going to go through them all, and I actually made a playlist on the iHeart Radio app for all my best songs of the decade.
Kyle's decade hits.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go over a few of them. Kanye, Monster, Lizzo, Truth Hurts.
Yes.
Let's see. Max, Lights Down Low.
That's a good one.
Walk the Moon, Shut Up and Dance. Kendrick, Swimming Pools. Adele, Someone Like You. Uptown Funk, Party Rock Anthem.
Party rockers in the
Yeah.
house tonight.
TikTok.
That's
TikTok on the night.
I'll say this about Kesha. She's had really great songs, but blah blah. You can't argue blah blah blah. Like almost. I think it just about ruined her career.
No, I mean she stopped making music because she was in a
She has the producer abusive
Yes.
thing. Yeah.
and now she has had a triumphant comeback. But yeah, okay. So Chandelier, Sia. I wanna swing.
Yes.
Sia is so amazing. Justin Timberlake, Can't Stop the Feeling.
That's a good one.
So good.
I feel like they played that one every single like New Year's Eve.
Yes.
I feel like that's
can
like
never get enough of that song.
Every single like movie like that. Remember that there was one song in like the 90s that every single movie trailer had play underneath it. I don't know what it's some like punk rock song from like Blink 182.
No clue. Miss You. Don't waste your time.
Now, I feel like it might have been like all the small things or something like that. Like there was one punk rock song in the 90s that like played under every like movie trailer. I feel like Can't Stop the Feeling was that for the 2010s. Like every movie was like Can't Stop the
that
Feeling.
song. Super Bass, Nicki Minaj.
It's a good one.
This one's for the boys with the booming system. Top down AC with a cooling system. All right, sorry. Did I already say Uptown Funk?
You did.
Rolling in the Deep, did I say that?
No, you did now. There you go.
Cooler Than Me.
That's a good one.
From Mike Posner. Holy Grail from Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake.
Completely forgot about that.
Holy Grail. I love that song. Born This Way. That's a
great one.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a whole bunch more, and I literally would take up 3 hours just going through my best songs of the decade. So you can go on to the iHeart Radio app.
Yes.
And search Kyle McMahon and get all of my best shows of the decade.
So I have my top 10 best and worst cultural moments of the decade.
I can't wait to hear this.
As well as some random things.
Okay.
So I'll hit the randoms one quick. Pokemon Go.
Oh, God. That was so weird because...
Very weird.
Like, all of a sudden, there were these gangs of roving nerds like running up and down the streets.
So I have a personal story about Pokemon Go. I was in New York with a couple of friends at the time, and we were just touring around. And we're standing. What was it? I think we were on Ellis Island, and all of a sudden, there's this group of kids that just storm off one of the ferries. Like I'm saying, like the ferry pulls up, they drop the bridge, and you're still supposed to wait like a minute to get everything organized. These kids like bust through. Like the security, and I felt like one of them almost went into the water, and just storm onto Ellis Island with their phones out, and I'm like, what the are they doing? And they all run up to this tree, and they're standing around like with their phones up against this tree, like trying to like catch this Pokemon. It was like a Dragonite.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, you ever played Pokemon?
No.
It's a really good dragon Pokemon, but like you almost killed someone for a Dragonite.
I do know that the Pokemon theme song is incredible.
Oh my God, Pokemon! Catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em
Fantastic.
all.
But the Pokemon Go fad, which died out quickly. Fidget spinners.
I have one in my bag, actually.
They didn't actually work.
I loved it.
People like them, but the scientists proved that they don't really actually work. Now, there was a different device that came from the fidget spinners, and it was like the fidget box. That actually, it was like a box, like there's like a switch. There's like, that actually has been proven to help with stress a little more.
Interesting.
But the fidget spinner, ugh.
Remember I used to have one in here, and I would play with it all the time.
Yeah.
And then I got gum on it, and it stopped spinning.
Well, you know what hasn't stopped? Internet challenges.
Yay!
Like the ice bucket challenge and the mannequin challenge and the planking challenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so many more.
We've had...
The Tide Pod challenge.
I tried a Tide Pod.
The cinnamon challenge.
It, like, if you put some ranch with it, it's really not that bad. The Tide Pod.
A little ranch, a little salt and pepper.
Yeah, I don't know why everybody was freaking out about it. Like I said, it didn't taste that bad.
It's not that bad, just dish soap.
Yeah.
Dubstep music. So me and you could make a dubstep song right now. Go back and grab a random clip and then just keep playing like a sound bit of that clip. Like you going like Star War dubstep music. That's literally every dubstep song ever. Vlogging and vloggers has become a big thing in the 2010s.
Yes, and thank God for that.
Yes, thank God, because it's been great. I mean, that's the thing that has balance. Like,
yes,
some vloggers are annoying, but other vloggers are really cool. Like there's some aspects of people's lives that are actually kind of interesting.
Absolutely.
The selfie and duck face. Speaking of that, dabbing, flossing, and twerking.
I do all three of those every morning before I start my show. By the way,
not always alone.
By the way, why are people still doing, like, I still see girls every now and then, and I'm not singling out girls.
Hit the dab?
No, do a duck face. Like,
That's
as a culture, haven't we moved beyond the duck face now?
some people are still stuck in the 2009.
That's true.
The hipster culture.
Am I a hipster?
So here's the thing about a hipster. Hipsters will never say that they're hipster.
Okay. So am I a hipster?
If you have to say it, you're not a hipster.
Well, no, I'm asking.
No.
Okay, I'm not a hipster.
So
what am I?
My perception of hipsters are skinny jeans or skinny pants.
As I'm wearing skinny jeans?
No, when I say skinny pants, I mean like you have to like vacuum seal your stuff in and out of these things. A flannel shirt, long beard with the haircut that's like combed over, and then glasses even though you don't need them. Like I need glasses because I have like an eye disease thing. Which I got from the eye doctor. I was stunned when he told me, "Oh, you have like an eye disease." He's like very casual about it. Like, "Oh yeah, you have an eye disease." I'm like, "What? Excuse me? What?" Like so, and then you like you're very counterculture. When you're a hipster, you're very counterculture.
Okay.
Like, "Oh, I don't like Madonna." Or I don't like this artist because they're too successful. Like that to me that's vintage hipster.
Okay. So what am I? I'm just curious.
You're Kyle McMahon.
So I'm just
You are who you are, and you are beautiful inside and out,
Thank you.
especially inside.
I don't know what that means.
iPads.
iPads. I love my
It's a
iPad.
big thing in the 2010s. And Toys R Us closing.
Yes, that was huge.
That was huge.
my
But
childhood.
also subsequently the rise of Amazon. Firefest.
I told you I was supposed to go to that? Yeah, we
you've
talked
told me
about
You
that.
told me
yeah.
that story. But have you ever told the story on the show?
Yes.
We
It
did.
was actually, we reviewed or we talked about the documentary.
Yes.
Yeah. It's, could you imagine as much anxiety as I have now?
I don't know if you would
I would
made it
never
out.
leave my house.
Now, did anyone die from that?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm kind of that surprises me. After
Yeah.
watching that documentary, that genuinely surprises me no one died.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. What other 2010 things?
So we have yoga pants.
Yeah, okay.
That's become a big thing in the 2010s.
It has.
Which I originally thought was like, no. The yoga pants were when I was in high school. I was in high school like, 2007 to 2011. No. Like that wasn't I went back and I thought and I went like, no, it actually wasn't. Like yoga pants was not a high school thing until like 2011 and that became a huge thing in college.
Interesting.
Yeah. Silly bands.
I remember the silly bands.
Remember the silly bands? Yeah. The dress, gold and white versus black and blue.
I would still like to know what is the actual answer. Like, did the person who ever took the picture?
The actual dress was black and blue, but the way the light hit it made it look gold and white.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep. And mind you, that dress company actually used that as a marketing platform, and now they sell both colors.
Yeah. Smart.
Very smart. Laurel versus Yanni. Now, you forgot about this.
I did forget about it, and then you played it. Do you still have it up?
I think I still have it up. Let me pull it up on YouTube here.
This is very, very obviously one way.
Laurel.
So it's clearly saying Laurel.
Yes.
Now, the whole point of the Laurel versus Yanni thing is if your ear has been through a lot of abuse, you're more apt to hear Laurel. If it hasn't, and you've had you haven't had a lot of loud noises hit your ear is fairly intact, you're more apt to hear Yanni. It also depends on the actual quality of the audio you're hearing. Because I've also heard it warped into hearing Yanni, but that also was, and for people that aren't familiar with audio mixing and stuff, it was like
on an Android?
On
Sorry. Sorry.
It's actually on a Samsung. So speaking of which, Samsung phones, those exploding. Remember those?
Literally exploding.
Catching on fire.
Yeah.
If you take audio and you can apply different filters to it, you can make Laurel sound like Yanni. I don't know why anyone would ever do that. I don't know where that came from, but there you go. The Malaysia Airlines.
Oh boy, yeah.
They've just had I'm surprised they're still in business.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really
They've had
a rough decade.
They've had a plane shot down. If you believe in the conspiracy theory, they've had multiple planes shot down instead of one disappearing. And they've had a lot of issues with people not getting their luggage. Like, I'm shocked that company is still around. And not like, I feel like what was one of the big airlines that closed? Was it American?
No, they're still open.
They're still open. Was it United?
No, they're still open.
There was a big airliner that closed. Was it TS? Was it TW? Was it TAW or something like that? Or TWA?
I think so.
That could have been the one that closed.
I think that is.
Stunned that Malaysian Airlines is still a business. The Harlem Shake was a big 2010 thing. Nothing quite says 2012 like these next two things. So the first one was that people thought the world was going to end in December of 2012.
Of 2012, yeah.
And we've been waiting on that for about 7 years now.
Yeah.
So we're still going strong. Coney 2012.
Yes.
Now you completely forgot about this.
I did until you reminded me that it existed.
I could never forget because I participated in Coney 2012.
You did?
Yeah, I shared it, and I got people to share it, and it was a big thing at the radio station I was working on at the time.
Interesting.
Yeah, people were talking about it on air. Like, it was a huge thing around the Brown University.
Yeah.
And I just remember that being the first case of one of the worst things about this decade is, like, the amount of, like, you hear it, news, and then you just forget about it, and you never really get resolution. So a couple years later, I was like, whatever happened to Coney 2012? And I looked up, and nothing happened. Like, the guy's still around. He's still, so Coney was a warlord in Africa that was killing people. And while his army has been shrunk, it's not like, I mean, they're still around. Like,
right.
There's still a couple hundred people that serve him. Like, so what did we just basically made him lose power.
That's good though, isn't it? That he lost power?
It's great, but I also did research, and America was what's the word I'm looking for? At the time that thing started, it was kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Do you remember when Bill Clinton was in office and they were about to kill Osama bin Laden?
You mean Obama?
No, so this was before George Bush came in power.
Okay.
And they were about to kill Osama bin Laden when Bill Clinton was in power. And then a public story got out there, and Osama went into hiding, and they lost him until he came back with George Bush. And then I guess Bush was trying to, make friends. I don't know. But we had a chance. Like, that was kind of similar. Like, Obama was close to killing Coney, and then the story broke, and then Coney went into hiding. So it was like, damn it. Like, couldn't the media chill out for a little bit?
Gotcha.
One of those cases. Lynn's Sanity. Do you remember Jeremy Lin with the Knicks?
No, I'm not a sports guy.
Okay. Well, Lynn's Sanity was, for people that follow basketball, Asian basketball players being good is a very rare thing. That's not to be racist. That's just
in the NBA. You're saying
they don't pan out. Yao Ming was one, and then outside of that, it's like Jeremy Lin, and then not many others are really good. Jeremy Lin for a week and a half was going, he was having 40-point games. He led the Knicks on a 7-game win streak. People were going crazy. And for a week and a half, every single story on ESPN and anywhere you looked on sports was Jeremy Lin. And people were losing their mind over Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin is no longer in the NBA.
What does he do now?
He just plays basketball overseas.
Like in some foreign team
country,
or something?
not just a foreign country.
Oh.
He fizzled out pretty quick.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's sad, but that's just the life of the NBA. The 2011 Royal Wedding, Lady Gaga's meat dress, the Cup song, we talked about that. Leo DiCaprio winning his Oscar in 2016.
Yes, his
Pity Oscar.
Pity Oscar. Although, I mean, he
deserved it.
He is an amazing actor.
But
they just threw it to him.
It was. If I was in his situation, I probably wouldn't have wanted that Oscar.
Right.
To be honest with you. Harambe. And
I was just gonna say Harambe.
Harambe and Bantu. Remember Bantu?
Yeah, no.
The gorillas that.
I remember Harambe.
So Bantu was Harambe. I forget what state Harambe was in, but Bantu was in Cincinnati.
Okay.
And Bantu was a similar Harambe situation where someone fell in, but this time it was being aggressive, so they killed it.
Oh.
Harambe didn't seem like it was aggressive at the time, but the more I've researched about it, kind of. It was being aggressive. Also, but here's my thing: if you as a parent aren't keeping tabs on your kid, I'm sorry. Not to say that your kid deserved to get hurt, but you are.
It's literally your fault.
You do not deserve to be a parent.
Yeah,
that's what I'll say. Vine.
I loved Vine.
Now it's what the new Vine is TikTok.
Yes,
that's the new Vine,
and it makes me mad. I was verified on Vine.
Oh no.
Yes, and then what do you mean? Oh no.
But you lost it.
Well, because it doesn't exist.
Thing, yeah.
And I had some pretty good videos up there.
I mean, Vine was great.
It was awesome. I loved fine so much. And then Twitter bought it.
Yep.
And then I thought Twitter was going to incorporate it into Twitter. Then they were like, yeah, you know what? Never mind. We're just going to shut it down.
I think what happened was Twitter didn't know how to incorporate it.
Yeah.
Like they bought it. It's funny though, because like Instagram developed Boomerang, and Boomerang is a lot like Vine.
Right. Wait, no.
In a way, it's like Vine.
No, Boomerang is the
You just
reverse thing.
Yeah. I feel like they got that from Vine though.
They might have.
They might have. But like Instagram to me is closer to what Vine is, minus the pictures. Because that's what Vine was. Like you just scroll through and you'd see videos.
Oh,
of
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think Vine had a Boomerang element to it.
It probably did, yeah.
There was all different kinds of videos on there. Vine was great. The solar eclipses. We had multiple.
Yes.
And then we're going to have another one in 2022, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think, and it's going to be the Northeast, so we'll be able to see it.
Yes.
The false Hawaii warning. Remember that?
Yes. Yes.
Some guy accidentally hit the wrong button. And can you imagine being on vacation in Hawaii and all of a sudden, oh, you're going to get nuked?
Yeah, no, that is terrifying. I would be dead of fear.
Oh, there were a lot of people like went to the hospital.
Yeah,
They
I'm
were
sure,
oh my
like
God.
having heart attacks or whatever.
The first ever photo of a black hole.
How do we know that it's a black hole, though?
So
I'm not a conspiracy theorist. You know that.
I understand.
But I'm just saying, how do we really? They could just be like, you know what? I'm going to start conspiracy theories by saying this. So I'm not going to say.
So the reason they believe it's have you actually seen the photo?
Yeah.
So the rationale behind it being the photo of the black hole is they were photographing a sun burning out, and then they saw something swallow it up. So their assumption is that's a black hole, which it is. I mean, that's what black holes do. Black holes do not emit light. So when you see a black hole consume light for a very brief moment, you can see the light that's entering the black hole. So that's why they have a photo of the black hole.
I wonder where you go if you go into a black hole.
You die.
Yeah, but how do you know?
The force and the pressure of a black hole, like it swallows planets. Like,
But where does it go?
so I have
My
two,
brain hurts.
I have two theories. My first is one I don't believe in that much, but I think it could be a thing. You go into a different dimension.
Okay.
The theory I believe in is that you get crushed into such a fine like matter that you are unseeable to the human eye.
So like, it's just weird. It makes my head hurt. All of that stuff.
So imagine imagine being under such heavy gravity that you not only can't stand, you are crushed completely.
Yeah.
That I think is what a black hole is. It's like, because it's reverse polarization of gravity. It's just gonna smash anything. There is nothing that can stand. The only thing that can stand up to a black hole is another black hole. And Lord knows if those two things ever meet, what would happen.
We probably all would die.
I don't think there would be anything left. Bottle flipping.
That was fun for a week.
Yeah, people. You know what? So it's funny. The other day I was at a store getting some Christmas presents, and I saw a kid bottle flip. Like he had a bottle of water like I do here, and he flipped his bottle, and I went, I completely forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was huge.
Didn't hit it. Didn't even hit it.
For
So
like a month.
I was like, good job.
You should have hit him.
Grumpy Cat.
Oh, Grumpy Cat died.
I know. That's a shame.
R.I.P. Grumpy Cat.
R.I.P. to that meme, and R.I.P. to Grumpy Cat.
I hate cats.
I'm not a cat guy either. I like dogs.
Yeah.
Gluten-free everything.
We have a few minutes left, but can I just say this? How are people like, I have a gluten allergy, when that didn't exist like 3 years ago? I have a gluten allergy. I'm gonna have to go number 2 or whatever happens.
I don't like people like that. Cocaine Santa's sweater from Walmart.
Oh, that was awesome. That was just this
that's
year.
That's a late entry. That is a late entry there. The impeachment of our president, which I think we have to mention. Companies using social media moments and events to get free marketing.
Yes.
Like the Starbucks red cups.
Yeah.
Blatant example of that.
Yeah.
Walmart's Cocaine Santa is a blatant example of that too. Like Walmart knew exactly what it was doing, was putting that out there. Okay, so here's my top 10 worst. Kanye West saga on Twitter. Oh boy, he had a rough, weird decade.
He did.
Movie remakes.
Okay.
Fashion and style of the 2010s is just abysmal.
I actually love it.
So like the big weird clothing, the extra, I don't know.
The big weird clothing.
There was a lot of weird clothing in 2010.
Like what?
Whenever you'd watch like a fashion show and they would have all these weird like dresses with extra stuff on the back.
Oh,
it's just a little too much to me.
Okay.
I feel like they're trying to be the future too much.
Okay.
I feel like that just be the now. Be classy, be stylish, be now. Media influence. Bad thing in the 2010s.
Oh boy.
Honey Boo Boo.
I love Honey Boo Boo. My baby sister has 6 fingers so she can eat more cheese balls.
Mumble rap.
It's literally an abomination.
Swag and YOLO.
Swag.
Remember when people would say swag and YOLO all the time? Number 3 is Instagram models.
Oh my God. Can I just say something? I have a lot of friends who are actual models. Like they they're in New York and LA and they are actually in modeling in either fashion shows, runways or ad campaigns and stuff. I then see a bunch of people who literally just record their entire workout and that's their entire Instagram.
The worst is...
And then they put on their thing like fitness influencer. And I'm like...
No, you're not.
Yeah, you're not influencing anybody.
No, you're not. The worst thing for me is there's a lot of young women that get into this Instagram model stuff. And and here's the thing about physical, your body. If you don't take care of it, you're going to tank out soon. And the other thing about it is Father Time is undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, all of us aren't going to look like the way we look now. Okay? And that's it's going to happen. No one's going to look great for their entire lives. So when that ends, you have to develop a skill to fit into society.
Right.
Your skill can't be, I have a nice butt.
Right.
Or I can angle myself to make myself look like I have massive breasts.
Yes.
Like, that can't be a skill. And for guys, too. Like, for guys, your skill can't be, I can take a really good photo with a filter.
Right.
You know who's going to hire you? No one. You're going to be unemployed. And you know what you can't do when you go to the unemployment? Oh, I used to get like $1,000 from Instagram. So
right.
You pay me. No, they're not going to give you that. They're not going to give you anything.
Are you on Reddit?
I'm not, but I've wanted to.
I'm obsessed with Reddit now. There is a subreddit called Instagram Reality, and it actually takes pictures of Instagram influencers and stuff and points out all the Photoshop done to it.
Yeah.
So it'll like...
It's absurd.
It's insane. So it'll be like... Because a lot of the warping where people make their butts look bigger, in Photoshop, it warps like the wall behind you.
Yes.
So you'll see like, oh, you're standing in front of the window. Well, the window is warped around where your butt is. Like, so they'll point out stuff like that. It is incredible.
I've only caught one person doing that before. But here's the other thing I found about the Instagram models, and I'll wrap this point up really quick. I think for the women, like for the male, like the male Instagram models, number one, I don't think they're that vast. I don't think there's that many of them. Also, for the most part, they seem to have actual life skills. The female Instagram models are dangerous for this reason. I think I've figured out what their goal is. Their goal is to find a really famous celebrity that will fool around with them, probably get them pregnant at some point, and then bada bing, bada boom, now you have a baby daddy.
What's the bada bing, bada boom part?
Consummating their relationship.
Consummate like with soup?
Yes, with soup. Like have a can of soup with them, and all of a sudden you have a baby. That's how babies are made.
Gotcha.
But no, I think it's dangerous. I think it's genuinely a dangerous thing that these Instagram models are putting themselves through, and it's disrespectful to young women, and I think it needs to be curtailed fairly quickly.
I just wrote this down. I think we should do a whole episode on that.
We should.
Yeah.
Number 2 is the death of celebrities. James Gandolfini, Whitney Houston, Amy Winehouse, Chester Bennington, George Michael, Robin Williams, Prince, Paul Walker, Chris Cornell, Luke Perry, Mac Miller, Philip Seymour Hoffman, to name a few. There's so many that passed away this decade that were just so legendary and gone too soon. And then my number 1 worst of the decade is political correctness and social justice warriors on the internet. Those people need to stop.
Well, that's a way to end a show.
Well, let's do the best. Let's just end with the best really quick.
Yes.
Number 10 is meme culture. Memes are fantastic.
Love memes.
Number 9 is technology and science. The advancement of our tech has been incredible.
Think about it. 10 years ago was the first iPhone.
10 years ago, you couldn't exist without a landline.
Right. That's
Now
crazy.
Now people literally don't have landlines in their house. Now people are cutting cable. Like now you don't even need cable anymore.
I don't have cable or landline.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Number 8 is video games. This has probably been the best era of video games. The PlayStation 3 games have been incredible. PlayStation 4 has had a rough rollout. Same for the Xbox One. But for the most part, Fortnite has been good. And then the Nintendo Switch has been probably one of the most low-key great consoles.
Add me on PS Plus, baby. My gamer tag, CIGSM, boy.
There you go.
Swag.
Number 7 has been the legalization or the movement towards legalizing marijuana, which I feel like is very good. Number 6 is the legalization of same-sex marriage. So congratulations to my homosexual brother and sister.
Yes.
Number 5 is the Marvel movies. Very influential, very uplifting. And I feel like for a lot of people that are depressed, Marvel movies saved them.
It's an escape from reality.
Yeah. And reality's not great. Number 4 is going green and environmental protection. We've made some huge strides in this decade, cut our emissions. I'm seeing more recycling, which is fantastic. Number 3 is podcasting and YouTube.
Yes.
Both of them have been huge. Number 2 is streaming networks. Changing the way we consume content, streaming networks.
Yes.
Number 1 is social and society awareness. We are more aware of things than we ever have been before.
Yes, we are.
Which is where social justice warriors, that stuff, I go back and forth on it. I feel like that's where the balance comes in. It's great for certain things. Like now we know way more about these politicians and people that make decisions than we've ever had before. But we also tend to jump on things really quickly and take things in a different context than what they are.
I agree.
So balance.
Balance is key.
If I had to describe the 2010s in one word, it has been balance. We haven't had enough of it at times.
I agree. There you
go.
Extremists everywhere on every side of everything.
Especially those extremist social media influencers and Instagram models.
I agree.
With your fake butts.
All right. Benjamin Panella. Are you going to stick around for this interview with Magic Giant?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into the interview with Magic Giant. What's up? I am live here from Firefly with Magic Giant. What's up?
Yo.
Thank you guys for talking to me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Kyle.
So, you guys just came off stage. What's it like? I mean, you've been here before, but what's it like to play Firefly?
Energizing. I'm like, we did a red eye. We played a festival last night and took a red eye all the way to the East Coast from the West Coast, from San Francisco. Got maybe a couple hours of sleep on the plane. Got here, played 2 sets, and now I am finally I'm like awake.
Right.
I don't know what it's like.
2 sets will wake you up, turns out. 2 sets will wake you up, yeah.
More than 2 cups of coffee. It's wild.
Right.
So now I feel energized. I'll crash in a few minutes, but right now I am hype.
And
We're leveled out.
And what's awesome about you guys put on like a show. Like it's not just like a band playing. You guys put on a show. You know what I mean? Like it's a show.
Thanks for coming to our set, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to the set.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's incredible. I love what you guys do. And one of the things that I love about you guys is that you're very philanthropic with a lot of what you do outside of the music. So, and that's important to me. Why is that so important to you guys?
I'm not sure why it's important, but, with every CD we sell, we plant a tree. With this organization called One Tree Planted. And with our merch, what we do is we repurpose clothing. We go like thrift shopping, find the cool clothes, and then make a Magic Giant merch. I mean, it's just like there are too many t-shirts in the world, so that's why we do that. We don't do any plastic bottles on our tours just because we can make that little change with our team. And then it's ridiculous, the statistics on like what is actually happening within this little world of like music and entertainment. Yeah. So we try to do whatever we can.
Yeah, you can only do like what's right in front of you. So with plastic-free touring, it's like we just kind of maintain it and then do it, and then it creates maybe a little ripple. So even people who are on the road with us, they might just get a water bottle and just fill it up. Rather than like after tours, man, there's just like huge, there's just plastic bottles everywhere. Yeah, exactly. So you just do a little thing, and your expectation is just that you're trying to kick in anything,
And yeah, same with the trees. It's like you just a dollar per tree, and so like every album, and now there's thousands of trees we planted, and we're like, holy shit, we have a little forest going on here.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
exactly.
So what's cool is that, you know, I didn't even know about the repurposed for your merch. Like, that's awesome. But what I really like is, you know, what you were saying, that doing what you can, you know what I mean? Like, if we might not all be able to change the world immediately, but if we all do what we can in our own sphere, no matter how big or small that is, like, if everybody does that, that can change the world. You know what I'm saying?
And you can apply that theory to kind of anything, right?
Right.
It's like, you may not have to change the world, just change your little world, and that may ripple out, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So your music, I love that it's like, it's feel good, like, you know, I mean, it's obviously there's a range of emotions in the songs, but in general, it's like very, like, makes you feel good, especially like with the shows. And what is that about? Why has that been so important for Magic Giant?
Man, this interview's making me feel good. You
Oh,
complimenting
thank
us
you,
and
brother.
stuff? This is a feel-good interview. Did you know that? Your interviews were so feel-good? And like,
not. I appreciate
and where, yeah, what sort of, like, inspires that feel-good interview style?
So I like, honestly, so, you know, my life was changed by somebody who looked out for me. And so, exactly like we're saying, I try to do what I can in my own little sphere. So whoever I come in contact with, I try to do, you know, something that, whatever I can to make them feel good, to bring out the best in them. That's why I like talking to people, you know, interviewing people and stuff, because people's stories can change lives, and you know, I'm proof of that. So I want to help others change their lives through telling other people's stories, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, sorry.
It's just that. It's the story. It's like happiness in a bubble is fine, but when you see the arc, and that's kind of like what we like to share, is the triumph, the overcoming, and the perseverance, and then it feels like that joy is more rewarded.
I thought somebody was going to say so. So, do you? Yeah.
And scene.
There. Do you? Is it conscious? You know what I mean? Is it a conscious decision, or is it just how you guys are?
I think it's just a series of like small conscious decisions. So yeah, so I don't think that we thought about it. Each one was its own individual like project or thing that we're interested in.
And also like looking back, and then people telling us after we made the album, the first album, and people were like, "Do you guys know this is what you are?" And we're like, "Okay, yeah, I guess this is."
Yeah, a lot of the times, I mean, they're not always our stories. Like, we may
Yeah.
be giving them to you or like putting them out, but they're actually inspired by a lot of these people that we meet on the road, or people like you that inspire us, and we're just telling the story. We're just like writing it on paper, putting it to music, you know? So so we get the same from other people. It's like the triumph of the human will is affecting us, and then we're just kind of talking about it.
Which is awesome, because to me that's what great art is. You know what I mean? It's a reflection of ourselves through the lens of other people in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? Rocket Man, how did that happen? It's awesome.
Z brought that. We were in Paris, I remember, and I took a train out of Paris to another small town down south, and Z like sent me the song while I was on the train, and I listened for the full like 2 hours. I was like, wow, this is really cool. He had like a verse and a pre-chorus or something, and it was really cool. And he was talking about how it's like this life we live, this lifestyle. I mean, you may want to tell it, but this lifestyle we live is like we're always on the run trying to be this thing, you know? We're trying to be the Rocket Man is what we call it in the song. But sometimes you miss the mark on like trying to be what somebody else really wants, you know? Like if in a relationship, for instance, someone may want a different kind of love, and you're just like going out and being the man or whatever, being the Rocket Man, but they just want more time, or they want more, you know?
Yeah.
You got to speak their love language.
That's awesome. Have you ever read that book?
The 5 love languages? I haven't read it, but like I feel like
actually awesome.
a lot of people have talked about it, where I get
Heard the cliff notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's actually a book by Ray Bradbury. and it's either called Rocket Man or something with a rocket, and it's about a guy who's blasting off into space, and it just tells this small story of kind of like him and his kids and his like thing as he's like about to go and leave. And you know, sometimes I think that like before we leave for tour, it's like you're going off and you don't even know like if you're gonna return. You know, you're just going off into you don't look back. Yeah, it's wild. So yeah, so for Rocket Man, just thinking about how like you can still try to love the person kind of the way that they want to be loved or the way that they hit it, even if you're trying to be a Rocket Man and the other person's just trying to be them, you know? But like you can still love them at their level. So like while we're out doing everything that we do, it's like still love the one you're with, you know?
I love that. And so what can we expect next from you guys? What's the next chapter?
Yeah, so we are currently writing our second album.
We're in it.
We're so deep in it. We're so excited.
In the throes.
Yeah. I mean, it's an evolution, and it's like exactly where we want to be. We're so happy with what we've created, and we can't wait to share it.
When I mean, you don't have to give us an exact, but like when can we expect generally?
Do you guys know?
I mean, we'll release something, this year, like in the fall probably.
He's asking about an album, man.
And about an album, I hope the
Are you
fall.
asking about an album?
I hope
Album,
that. I
man,
mean,
what's an
what is it right now?
album?
June, man. I would love to do it in the fall. We'll see.
A couple months.
Yeah, it seems fast.
We've been writing, so we have like a collection, grouping of stories and songs. So it's just the album's just a process of like stirring that whole thing up, you know, and just putting it all together. That final spice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then I'm hoping we can expect a tour to follow, support that.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, sorry we don't have more dates.
Yeah,
it's like we have
We're not even trying to hide something. We just
We
we're
have
literally
a secret
just
tour. We have a secret tour. We can't tell you. It's a secret tour.
I think that the thing that I'm most excited about next is we throw this little micro
yeah.
festival called Camp Misfits for the Magic Misfits. And that's in Northern California. And that's like 4 days of all these different events and things. Like we do musical hikes where we play music on the hikes. We bring out all of our other talented artists and friends. We have like directors come and do improv classes, just like super fun things. It's like the festival where you can go and watch your favorite artist on stage and then also like take a workshop from them or go play volleyball with them. Like it's like stay away camp, yeah.
Oh, s'mores. I always mispronounce that.
Yeah, and then campfire. It's like we have like big campfire sessions where it's just like a ton of people and we're just like singing songs around the fire.
Yeah.
And it's in Northern California, in Mendocino, in the Redwoods.
In late September.
Late September, yeah. So it's coming up. So it's year 2. So we're like, come on, year 2.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. Once again, you guys are freaking amazing. So, Magic Giant live at Firefly. We love these guys. They're so awesome. Thank you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.
I love those guys. They're so cool.
They're very cool.
Yeah.
So they sound pretty interesting.
Yeah, they're awesome. And Benjamin Panella,
Yes.
where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Benny on the Radio. And 92.9 Tom FM, WDSD, Pat and Benny Show, Nashville's Next, all that
I was
stuff.
going to say, did you have any shows you want to
I
talk
do
about?
so much stuff, I forget half the stuff I do.
So do you have anything called the Pat and Benny Show?
Yeah, we still we kind of put it on hiatus for a little bit. My friend Pat's getting married, so I wanted him to focus on planning the wedding, getting engaged, and then I'll be honest with people, like, and you're very familiar with it. Putting a show together is tough.
It is a lot of work.
And for podcasts, there really isn't an opportunity to take time off and come up with new ideas. So I wanted to take some time to kind of step back, look at my show. What do I want to change about it? And in mid-January, we're going to relaunch it as the Pat and Benny Show. Not going to be just about sports. We're going to talk about everything. We're still going to have that Philadelphia sports element. If you want to talk Eagles, Flyers, Sixers. We're also going to be able to do the show live now. So if you want to interact with us, you can on Spreaker. And we'll also have a call-in line we'll put out and we'll tweet out before the show every day. So if you want to call into the show, you can. And we're going to be relaunching that in mid-January with me, Pat, and a couple other changes in the show. And it's going to be really cool.
Awesome. And what about
Naxville Natch?
Nashville's next.
I thought you were going to say Nash.
Oh, my God. I can't even get it out.
I thought you were going to say Nashville Snatch. I was going to be like, oh, no.
Oh, my God.
That's not good.
Nashville's next, where you interview people that go on to become the next big stars in Nashville.
Yeah, I've interviewed a few guys who have and girls that have gone on to do some really big things in country music.
So where do I get that?
You can get that on the iHeart app. You can put both my podcasts on the iHeart app, iTunes, Spotify, Spreaker, anywhere you get your podcasts. But the cool thing about Nashville's Next is coming up in 2020, we have a couple of massive acts lined up. And massive female acts lined up, too. So you definitely want to check those girls out.
And when can we get info on that?
You can get info on that coming fairly soon. We're on a little holiday break right now, but coming back in January 13th will be the first very large female
13th?
act. The January 13th. That week will be the first very large female act to come back. Her name's Emma Klein. She opened for Bobby Bones when he came here in Wilmington.
Awesome.
And then we have another woman that'll be coming a little later in 2020, probably around March. Her name's Yola, and she is huge.
Yola!
She also has very interesting stories. She's from the United Kingdom. She's in country and Americana, and she is kind of a callback to like the 60s and 50s in terms of artists. Not to say that, it's because, she's an African American, but her style is very much like
a Patsy Cline?
Like a Patsy Cline, I can't help but look at her and feel like I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and there was an entire section dedicated to like bluegrass music, Americana music of like the 40s and 30s, and she reminded me of a female, and I'm trying to remember her name. Very big voice, powerful voice, amazing lyrics, emotion and energy, and I'm trying to remember her name, but it's escaping me. But Yola, definitely want to go and check her out.
Awesome. I can't wait. And
2020, here we come. New decade.
Yeah, we're going to do big things in 2020.
I hope so.
We're going places.
We're going going to take this right to the top.
We're going to take this to the top floor.
We're going to have our own office.
Are we on the top floor?
Technically the top floor of any building is the roof. If we were on the roof, we'd probably be rained on.
Wait, we have our own office.
But I want my own office. I want my own little...
You have your own office.
No, I want my own office with like a button that closes the door, and I want my own office with like safety words and passwords.
Oh, boy.
And I can take my shoes off. And
I take my shoes off. My shoes are off right now.
Bathroom and...
Oh, my
sorry,
Lord.
The button thing was a Matt Lauer joke.
So that's all the time we have today.
Matt Lauer, you're awful.
F you, Matt Lauer. So anyway.
I hope he doesn't.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Me too.
I don't.
Oh, God.
He's weird.
He is weird.
He has a slimy, hairy body.
Ew. Okay. Anyway, goodbye, Matt
Put
Lauer.
that thought in your head.
Goodbye, Benny Panella. We'll see you next year, or if it is next year, congratulations on the new year. It's an awkward time. I'm just going to say goodbye.
2020 is going to be fantastic. Kyle, your podcast, 2020, huge year for you. It's going to be fantastic. I'm not going anywhere. Nancy is. Piss poor Pelosi is what I call her.
You're listening to Pop Culture Weekly.
Yes, you
with
are.
Kyle McMahon.
Fantastic
presented
guy.
By 92.9 Tom FM.
Great station.
An iHeart radio station.
iHeart, love them. Gotta love them. Great people. Fantastic people. You know who else is fantastic people? All my supporters. You're great. You're fantastic. But you know who's not fantastic? That Joe Blow Biden guy. He's weird. Call him Creepy Joe. That's what I call him. He just comes up to me. He's like, yo, Trump, you're a bad guy. I'm like, you're an awful guy. You're terrible. You're the worst. Terrible guy. Terrible human. Not going to be me. No way. Go hang out with your crooked Hillary girl. Your girlfriend, crooked Hillary. And I'll go hang out with my friend Vlad.